So he forget his name, so he put the M on his cap so he can remember his name. But we're glad to have you, brother. We're glad to have you. Yeah, and then we got our other friend of the show. We hadn't had him in a minute because he's been on the road with all these kids, helping your kids get better. My boy Malik, what's going on, man?
My boy, my dog.
Welcome back to me, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So, Malik, tell us a little bit about what you've been doing on the road. You've been gone 4 or 5 weeks. You've been coaching. What your kids been doing?
Well, right now, my Team Imperial Malik, been playing in the Gasso, the G1 series. It's been about 4 weeks on the road at Round Rock, Texas.
How'd y'all do?
Duncanville. We did very well. Right now, we're number 6 out of a group of about 40. 1 game out of second place. Coming on real well. This past weekend in College Station went 3-0. Had some good talent out there. Logan Lyons, my point guard, got off.
What grade is he
Carter, he's a senior to be at Pearland Dawson.
Okay.
Cam York, senior to be at Pearland Dawson, had a great weekend. And Aiden Carter, unsigned senior out of Katy Taylor.
Okay.
By 6'8", 250, had a great weekend.
There y'all go. There you go.
So y'all went to Minnesota, right? Did y'all go to Minnesota?
No, never.
Huh?
Nah.
It's too cold.
It's
too cold in Minnesota, man. What you talking about?
I thought you told me
what you talking about, man? It's too cold. So what's going on? I'm in the chat. Hey, make sure you go on our social media. Obviously, watch us on YouTube. Don't just watch us. Make sure you like and especially subscribe. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Even make sure that you go on and leave a comment in our live chat. What's up, my boy Kenny Ford in the chat? He said, yo, what's up, fellas?
What up, Kenny? What's
going
good?
on?
Yeah. So go into the chat. We are a live show, so if you got a question, we will switch up our show just to answer your question and make sure you get the content you're looking for. So we're going to start it off with what everybody want to talk about. We know, I said it last week, OKC had the experience, but the Spurs had that grit.
Yeah.
They beat OKC 111-103 in Oklahoma City to take the Western Conference Championship and go to the NBA Finals. Malik, you ain't been here in a minute. We're going to give you the first word. What you think, bro? Who you like? What you think about? First off, tell us what you thought about the game, and be honest, because you weren't here last week. Mm-hmm. Did you really feel like the Spurs could pull it off?
Yes, I knew the Spurs was going to win in Game 6. I'm going to tell you why. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could not score. He was the only one trying to score on the team. I knew right then it was basically stop one person and they win the series. And they made it difficult for them that whole game. I knew they just had to do the same type of defense. Game 7, guaranteed win.
So, Truesdale, what you think?
I had said it to you. All I was trying to tell y'all last week, that was the championship game. And that was the best game I seen all year. That was the best first half I seen all year. That was the best game total all year. That was the championship. It was a hell of a game. Yeah. Wemby proving his point, and I got them in 5 in the finals. I knew they could win. I knew it was going to come down to them two. Regardless who win, that's who's going to win the championship. But I knew San Antonio could pull out away Game 7. And it has happened before, and they let everybody know that.
Miles, what you think, brother?
To be honest, I didn't pick San Antonio in Game 7. I picked San Antonio to win the series before the series. I picked San Antonio to win the series before the playoffs started.
Right.
But I did not think they were going to let San Antonio win 6 and 7 back-to-back in OKC. To be honest with you, and to your point, I agree with you. I knew that Shai wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing as far as scoring, but just like the other game in Game 5, he didn't either, but they gave him 17 free throws. Right. And that's what I figured was going to happen to OKC, was he's going to get to the line, get 15, 20 free throws and win it. Yeah. But they didn't happen. And the referees didn't give it to them. They didn't bail them out. Nah. And the best team won.
They franchise plug got tied.
Truesdale, they said in the chat, Game 1 was the best game of the series, not the last game. So
I agree with that.
I'm just saying. They already
Game 1 was a mug.
They already questioned you in the chat.
Game 1 was epic for what Wemby did.
Here's what I tell you. I think in Game 7, Shai played like he was the best player on OKC, but didn't get any help. And OKC actually played like they was on the road. Where was Caruso? He didn't hit them big shots.
Yeah, he had a bad game.
Where was Jalen Williams? He didn't hit them big threes.
He's injured.
Here's what I tell you. Once I thought, I'm talking about the other Jalen Williams, the one that light skinned with the braids. He was hitting those threes early in the season. early in the series, I should
Yeah,
say.
but he's more of a complimentary. I would think, you know, good
San
10
Antonio
to 12.
San
you know
Antonio
what I
played
mean?
great
once,
defense.
Once San Antonio won Game 6, I felt like they was gonna win Game 7. I was in a chat with some of my relatives. Shout out to my brothers. They said OKC, OKC, and I was the only one that said San Antonio. So I told you I was gonna get online and let y'all know that if you want to hear true sports, tune in to In the Tunnel live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. so you can hear it from Truesdale. We got Malik on the show. We got Miles on the show this week. And you can hear really what's going on, what's going to happen. So hop in the chat and let us know.
But it was great defense. San Antonio played great defense. And I'm going to tell you, the player of the game, when that boy came off the bench and blocked that shot, Malik.
Vanderbilt, baby. Vanderbilt.
That was a player of the game.
Yep.
That turned it up.
Yes,
After
sir.
they just went up the bench. He came back to the bench, and they hugged him. I mean, they did it right there.
Well, hey, one thing's for sure. Almost in any sport, whoever injured, you might as well bet against them. I don't know if y'all noticed this. Their second and third best player was hurt for OKC.
Who's the second and third best player?
Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams and a Jay.
I don't think that other cat. What?
That
I
was
thought
Jay.
Jay, no, a Jay was
Holmgren
killing.
was the second and third best player. Come on now.
Now we
Holmgren
can
second
talk
or
about
third
him. We can
best
do a
paid
whole
player.
segment
He
on
just
him.
lost his. He just had no heart.
Nah, he didn't.
You
They
know what?
ripped his heart out.
No, you know what happens, and we see this too.
Tired.
That like they're a guy. We've seen this growing up. As long as they're the biggest player on the court, they're very
good.
effective.
Right.
When they run across it, it's not always their fault. They've just never played against anybody as big or bigger than them. They don't even know how because they've never had practice at that. And part of it is hard. I give you that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you've just never seen it before. And there's never been
What
one
are you
time.
talking about? He's seen
He should
Jokic.
have gotten in the weight room.
They're
last
not
year?
taller than him. They're not
He's
bigger
seen.
than him.
Should have gotten in the
He's not
weight
bigger.
room.
They're not, they may be stronger
That's the
than him,
problem.
but they're not as long as him. He's never played anybody as long as he is and longer than him.
Except
Not
for
to that
Wemby?
point, except for Wemby.
Yeah, and
You know, I think
Hardenstein
that
was
was
like his protector
Yeah.
in a way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So Hardenstein didn't protect his girl. I mean, his
Nah,
boy
once
in
he
the
got
series.
his shot blocked and they were going at him, San Antonio was going at him, man.
Yeah.
Defensively, the whole
Yeah, San Antonio played a
game,
great
the last
defensive
two
game.
series. I knew then that they was winning by their defense. OKC was scrambling just to score, just to get a good shot.
And then Young Harper and Fox together on the court. Oh, man, that was a good team.
Harper's
we need
so
to point out
scared.
Stephon Castle, bro. What he brought
I know
down,
that.
the dog
Castle,
that
we know
Castle is the engine that they need.
Castle,
man.
he's got to calm down. He'll be a firecracker now.
No,
He
no,
almost had
no,
to
he don't
put-
need to calm
No,
down.
he had to
He
go
don't
down.
need to calm down.
Keep
Keep
it
doing
true.
Nah,
Keep
that
doing
was
what you
kind
do.
of warranted, man.
Keep doing what
That
you
is
do.
kinda warranted.
That boy is a bona fide
ball.
dog.
Dog.
And that's what, and he gets everybody else going. Because guess what? Dylan Harper, he's a pup, but he playing like a dog when he in there with
Yeah.
Castle.
He got that
De'Aaron
experience in
Fox,
his mind.
he's got dog tendencies, but when he on the floor with Castle, he playing like a dog. And Wemby,
They play their role,
and
point
Wemby,
guard.
we all can guess what they whispered to him when he came out that game 5. But when he came out that game 5, he was talking to Bismarck Biyombo, and they went in there and started hitting some boys. Wemby got that dog, and he got that old school in him. So,
of course.
So here's what I'll tell you. Before we
Spurs.
get into, well, my boy B-Jack, he said, yo, what's up, fellas? Chet made the All-NBA as a role player. That's unacceptable.
A role player in the regular season or for that series?
He made the All-NBA for the regular season.
Yeah, I don't think he was a role player in the regular season.
You also
I
got to
think-
understand that OKC did not have SGA for a lot of that season.
Right.
He played big during the regular season.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
Regular season, playoffs, two different animals.
Chet played like a role player most of the season. Before we go to San Antonio and the Knicks, let's just put a bow on OKC real quick. So, what do y'all think they're gonna do in the offseason? I personally think I'm gonna start this segment out, but I personally think they should trade Jalen Williams, the one that got the hamstring issue, because his value ain't gonna be any higher. And you can bring in you can bring in some other guys to really. I mean, they basically won the last series
Let me
without
ask
him.
you-
What are they missing? How about that?
Well, you know they got them draft picks, too.
Well, let me ask you a question. Who's trading $144 million worth of players for Jalen Williams?
But you don't have to get equal value because you got all those picks. You don't want to get
Yes.
back somebody you got to pay a lot of
3
money
picks.
to. Brooklyn will take
But-
him. Minnesota will take him.
One
It
thing is,
depends on who
Detroit
it
will go
is.
take
the way
him.
No,
the
it
trade
depends on
rules,
who
you
it
gotta
is.
send back 80% of the money. Right?
So you get back 80% of the money off of players that got stupid contracts, then you just cut them because OKC under the apron. OKC is in the best position to take on dead
I
money.
get it.
They are.
And you also have those drag picks. You got these young. The reason why OKC is in the position they're in, as we know, it's not the first time they've done it.
No,
they did it
load
with
up with draft
Durant,
picks.
Westbrook.
Sam Presti's a genius. I'm
So-
not putting nothing past Sam Presti.
So he got 4 players
But
he
let me
paying
ask
right
you
now.
that. Who do you get back that takes you up to the next level?
It don't matter.
Okay.
Go get Giannis. Go get Giannis. You don't want Giannis over Jalen Williams?
I would love to have Giannis over Jalen
So
Williams.
you
I'd
go
have
trade-
Giannis over damn near anybody in the league.
So go trade. You got the pieces. You got draft picks and you got Jalen Williams. Why wouldn't Milwaukee take that trade?
I don't know if Walker takes that trade, but carry on.
So we in chat. My boy Reed said, yo, what's up, fellas? My brother Lynn said, imagine if Houston drafted Castle instead of Reed.
We were
Oh
just
yeah,
talking
that
about
is
that.
the
Are
topic,
you kidding
yeah.
me?
We were just talking about that. They drafted him.
And that's coming from a Dallas Maverick fan because I know him.
They drafted Reed 2 picks ahead of Castle.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing.
So how smart are the Rockets right now?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, man. We're gonna see what they do during the draft.
don't-
And we
Hey,
need a
hey,
point
you know what's
guard.
sad
Did you
is
also see
no,
Wemby?
what's sad is Reed had a good year.
He ain't have
I
Castle.
know, but he didn't have a Castle year. That's what makes it sad. He had a good year this
So
year.
they're going back and forth in the chat going, yeah, Reed over Castle, that is crazy. Who's the GM for the Rockets that did that? Who the GM for the Rockets?
Raphael Stone. Same dude that's there now.
Tell Tillman, fire him. Fire him. Go ahead
Did
and
you
get rid
also
of him.
see? I did never seen this before.
What?
When the year of the lottery, when the Rockets got like the 8th or the 4th or whatever it was Wemby's year. Wemby was upset the Rockets didn't get the first pick.
Yeah.
I didn't
Because he
never
wanted
seen
to come
that
to Houston.
before.
He wanted to come to Houston.
When they said Rockets at 4, he went, damn. I was like, God, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Probably
So,
because of King.
I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm not saying we need to fire the Rockets GM, but that was a bad decision,
Nah,
obviously, in
he's been doing
hindsight,
well.
2020. So let's talk about this NBA Finals. Get in the chat. Let us know who you think going to win the Finals, whether you think it's going to go 6 or 7. I think it's going to go at least 6. We're going to start with you, Pat Truzel. Who you got? How many games?
I got San Antonio all the way. I think they're gonna go 5.
Go 5?
Oh yeah. I mean,
So you got the Knicks winning 1 game?
Brunson is great point guard, best point guard in the NBA. But them long guys they got them draft, they gonna double them everything, man. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. You know, everybody's saying that New York is a better fit for San Antonio, better fit for New York. I mean, New York better fit for San Antonio. But at the end of the day, that ain't gonna happen. I'd be surprised they go 6. But I'm going with them. I'm going with San Antonio in 5.
Hey, for me,
Blake, who you got?
I got San Antonio in 6. I think they're gonna have an epic game or 2 in Madison Square Garden, but they definitely going 6.
Give me a big game. What, Spike Lee gonna be jumping all over the
Nah,
court?
it's gonna be an epic game where New York probably pulls something out.
You said New York going to win in 6?
No.
He talking about this
okay.
having
The
an every
Spurs.
game,
Okay,
having
okay.
a wild game.
I was
or-
about to say.
I guess
Nah,
he's,
This will be your
that's
last
what's gonna
show, Malik.
happen, though. Watch it.
You said that.
Nah,
I
heck
think
nah.
New York gonna give more of a fight than we think. To be honest with you, I can see 6 at least. They don't give a lot more fight. Cause you're right, they can take the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hands, but you got Josh Hart over there to handle the ball and do some things. You got OG and Anunoby. I can never say his name right.
And Anunoby.
And Anunoby doing his
Right.
thing. Cat, as much as I don't like Cat.
Cat ain't been playing good. That's why I think
He
they
ain't
out
been
of
playing
there.
good, but all it takes him to step up a couple games, and he will every now and then.
You know how it is. You can't turn it on off.
So I know we got some
you cannot
basketball.
turn it on off.
I know
I'm
we got
not
some-
a big Mike Brown fan.
I know we got
so
some-
I hate this
That's
too.
why I don't think that they.
I know we got
gonna
some
be able to do
basketball
anything.
players in the chat, so put us in the chat. Get in the chat. Let us know who you think gonna win, how many games. We got Reed. He said San Antonio in 6. I don't disagree. We got my boy Roscoe. He said, yo, what's up? So, Roscoe, let us know who you think gonna win. Hop in the chat. Let us think he's gonna win. How many games? I'm gonna tell y'all. I think San Antonio's definitely gonna win. And game 3 will decide whether or not it goes 6 or 7. If San Antonio goes up 3-0, then it's gonna go 6. If they go
3-0. They up
if they go
3-0.
3-0, they're gonna go 6.
Here's the deal. Have you seen the prices of the tickets for the Knicks?
Oh, it's silly.
They got to get to Game 6.
Yeah.
That's too much money to be made.
I'm saying it's gonna get
Too
to
much
6.
money in
Too
Madison
much
Square
money in
Garden
Madison
that they
Square
want to
Garden.
make.
Hold on, we got a young lady here. So she put a whole paragraph. Let me think. So Nicole Swanson says Spurs got about 60% chance of winning. Whoa. The Knicks are a more mature, battle-tested team. The Spurs have most dominant player in the series and arguably the highest ceiling.
What's
and
her
that
name?
comes from Miss Nicole Swanson said,
That was
check that. The Knicks got a better team.
Well, tell her I know
Who
she's
got
taking
a
with her
better
heart.
team?
She said Knicks.
I know
Spurs
she
got a
taking the
60%
heart.
chance to win.
She
Oh,
just
no.
speaks of more
She
mature,
said
battle-tested.
Knicks were more mature and battle-tested. Maybe she said she picked the Spurs 60%.
They're an older team. How about that? Because the Spurs, all they stars are 22, 23, and 21, and 20.
And that's why they go because they're young.
Oh no, she clarified it now. She said Spurs is 6.
Yeah.
Let me go. Make sure we get it correct. BJ, Brian said Spurs in 4.
God, dog.
So he
I
he
can
didn't
see
give
where he's
Knicks.
going with it.
I can see
Because
where
I
he-
think
but
they
yeah.
really going to stifle Brunson. And they're going to make him seem
Have y'all
normal.
heard of players
If they
called
play
Mikal
that-
Bridges and
Josh
Cat?
Hart.
Josh Hart? Them boys got championships
They got
too.
a heart. They got a heart.
But my thing is,
They ain't no world talent
my
like
thing
that.
is, I got a couple
got-
people
they got
putting bids in. They gonna sweep them, man.
Experience.
They do
I
that.
got a couple bands.
Man.
But we
Go ahead.
As I got a couple boys, they betting the Vegas that they gonna sweep it. I said, man, that's a tough one. That's
Nah,
tough.
I can't.
It's going to be hard to win in Madison Square Garden, watch.
Here's
What was
the
the
thing.
last sweep? Was the Rockets the last sweep we had in the finals?
You got to be lying. For
Is
real?
that the last one in '95? I don't know anyone since then.
Somebody else. Man, LeBron got swept. What you talking
Oh,
about?
LeBron got something
LeBron
07.
got swept.
Come on, man.
Y'all
No, you
forget
right,
about
So
you
that.
Roscoe said
Jordan never got swept.
Roscoe said he wants the Spurs to win.
You got something light in the first round though.
He wants the Spurs to win, but y'all not giving New York enough credit.
I said the same thing. I said they gonna go at least 6.
I said
Everybody
6.
talk like New York don't have a chance.
Yeah, and they're going
I
to have
don't
some
believe
epic
that.
games in Madison
Hey,
Square
man,
Garden. That's what I really
all
believe.
I gotta say is I put that post up you sent me, and we ought to see what be funny, man. We get B Max down there on the show. How he feel about New York? So what he said the other day?
Who
F
that?
New York, F New York.
Oh,
Man, Max.
Mad Max, friend of the show, Bernie
What's up,
Bernie
Max?
Maxwell. What's
Oh,
up,
boy.
brother? We heard your comments on New York.
Boy,
I
he
know you don't
all
like
wrong,
him.
boy.
I know you don't like him. So
You don't like the
That,
city.
hey, that
Game
was
one.
his enemy.
Game
That
one,
was his enemy,
game one
now.
is coming up soon. So next week we'll be able to recap a couple of the games. Once again, I think the Spurs. So here's the other thing: New York's been sitting for a week too.
I know.
They've been sitting for a week. So
That ain't
Is
good.
that- is
That's
that-
never good.
is
That's
that a
never
benefit
good.
because they rested?
No.
And San Antonio could be
Listen,
tired.
listen,
You
here's
got to
the
have a
thing.
rhythm in basketball.
Here's the thing. I tell people this. Everybody talking about you playing all the games, they're going to be tired. Nah, you sitting out for a while, and they've been sitting out for a while because they had 2 sweets.
No. So it's
They
10
went,
days in
three-
between their last game and
that's
next game.
hard. And
That's too
hard.
long in
And it's not
basketball.
like
That's
the
the
Spurs are
eternity.
playing back to back to play New York. They got 4 or 5 days of sitting too. They rested as well. Because these are professional athletes. You get them 3 or 4 days, they rested.
And they playing well right
And
now.
they playing well and in rhythm.
Right.
And the Spurs are going to be at home
That
for game
advantage
one.
goes to Spurs for game 1.
And they young and they got the best player in the world. Let's
Yep.
call it what it is.
Wemby, yep.
And it's just the start.
Just
My question is,
just
how
the
many
start.
championships will he get?
That man got a chance to
And
get
guess
4 or
what?
5.
Guess what? He not going to a team already made. Like somebody we know did.
Who?
Well, LeBron was, you talking about LeBron? LeBron,
said
wait.
LeBron.
Hey, for
He said
LeBron, LeBron was in
LeBron.
Cleveland for what, 7 years?
8 years.
8
Well,
years.
hold on. Well,
That's a long time.
Durant too. This boy doing it. And I said this.
Y'all, but y'all don't realize
Still ain't won it
hold
yet,
on,
man.
look.
Oh, he
Y'all,
gonna win it.
you want to put that on Bron. That's not that conversation. But if you look at all those guys that was drafted number 1 and stayed with their teams and won chips, look at the pieces that were put around them after they were drafted.
That's
LeBron
the
got
front
J.J. Hickson. Like he didn't get anything put around him, and they never put anything behind him. So what's he supposed to do? Just sit there and ride?
The first championship, it wasn't even his team. It was the Dwayne Wade team. But he got together with those guys, and they got together and won the championship. Durant.
The first
like
championship
we
wasn't his
said,
team.
Durant can't carry his team.
The first championship
Durant
wasn't his team.
Wade, that was Wade.
So here's a question for y'all. Here's a question for
That
y'all.
was a Wade team. It was Wade's
Wade was the best
organization.
player in the league
Here's
at the
a
time.
question. Here's a question.
When Miami
We're
won
not,
with
we're not
LeBron,
gonna
that
talk about.
championship he won.
We're not going to talk
We-
about historical data. If Wemby and the San Antonio Spurs win this championship, is Wemby the new face of the league?
Yes,
Yes.
he is right
No
now.
doubt.
He is right now.
Right now.
Right now he is.
So if they lose to New York,
Don't
is
matter.
he still the face of the league
Don't
going
matter.
into next year?
You know, sometimes I grew up ain't no such thing as if it's not even nothing worth to even think about because it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen?
Even if he did, though, it still wouldn't matter. He's the face of the league for the
Get
next
hurt. And I think
foreseeable
they still
future.
can't.
Yeah, that's the only question mark about his career is whether or not he's going to get hurt because he's so tall and the longevity of players that 7'2" and taller.
So he got to get it now because, I mean, chance of him playing another 15 years is not likely.
What's scary, Melvin, is Dallas Melvin, what's scary is he got a little brother coming to be the lead about 2-3 years from now. Same frame and everything.
But, I mean, they're going to be able to do the same thing that Milwaukee did. Giannis got all his brothers on the team. They're going to be able to get Wemby's brothers on the team.
You know it.
I mean, I'm just asking.
And, hey, San Antonio develops.
Milwaukee brother couldn't really play.
Oh, so we got Erica in the chat. She said the Knicks will win in Madison Square Garden, but the Spurs will win it all.
Like I said.
Man,
I mean, I don't know about that. I think
Fat Joe, Spike Lee, and all of them.
Oh, y'all, get your tissue ready. Get your tissue ready for sure. Get your tissue ready. So make sure, hey, thanks for hopping in the chat. If you're here locally, make sure you come see us over here in historic Third Ward, Texas, on the Rocks Bar and Lounge on OST. If you're from Houston, you know where OST is. If you're not from Houston, that's Old Spanish Trail right across the street from Ray's Barbecue. They got a great happy hour. They got great drinks. But if you can't come in, do what you're doing right now, which is hop on the chat, leave us a comment, but make sure you like and subscribe us at InTheTunnelSportsMedia.com. Go on our Instagram, go on our Twitter, go on our Facebook, and check us out as well as our TikTok. So before we leave basketball, okay, Roscoe said win or lose, Wemby is the face of the league.
Yes.
I agree with all of y'all.
He is.
I think right now he will be, but we got to see what some of these other young cats like Cooper Flag.
But here's the deal, though. I think it's going to be multiple faces. I think the days of having one face like LeBron or Jordan
and Kobe.
Kobe was never the face.
Well, the NBA is so political, they don't really want to see a foreigner in the face of the NBA.
I think they
want that. They want that.
I don't think so.
Hey, you gotta always think about soccer with what the NBA is trying to do. They want the global reach.
Because
Wemby's perfect. I think they about to put him as the face of the league myself.
The last 5 years, we know who's supposed to be the face of the NBA. Yeah, one guy want to be a thug.
Who?
Ja Morant.
They don't like Brown. So come on.
Man, that's the end of that.
Yeah, but Wemby's special.
No.
He's
different.
They will have multiple faces. There's going to be Wemby.
No more thug life at the sport.
No more thug life. Cooper Flag here, Wemby there, couple other people. They're going to do that on purpose. They just announced that they're working on NBA Europe right now.
Yeah.
They already got NBA Africa right now.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to use all these guys.
Because like you said last time he's on, Malik, it ain't been a white face of the NBA in a long, long time. That was Larry Bird.
Right.
Now you got Cooper Flag coming in because they want to see that.
He'll be the American version, and then the world will be Wemby. That's how it's about to go.
It's going to be those two guys.
So before we leave basketball, I want to give a quick shout out to a coach that literally changed the game and had a lot of success, not only in Sacramento, but as well as the Rockets. Rest in peace to Rick Adelman, former Rockets coach.
Portland
Trailblazers took that team to 2 NBA Finals. Was definitely pivotal in making sure that some of the careers definitely took off under his coaching tutelage. Chris Webber had a lot of good things to say about him. I know Clyde played for him for a few years. He was with the Rockets for many, many years. And then his son is now currently the coach of Denver. So prayers and thoughts going out to that family. Rick Adelman, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
So,
yeah, Clyde the Glide.
Yeah, he had Clyde the Glide. And used him well. And used him well.
Good person, yeah.
Duckworth,
all them guys. So definitely remember for his dedication and his input into the NBA careers of a lot of players. So, fellas, what the heck? NFL blockbuster trades.
Hold on. Before we talk NFL.
Okay.
Speaking of RIP, I'm going to give RIP to one of the best running backs come through the state of Texas, a hell of a running back at U of H, Texas A&I. Give my praise to his family, Sloan Hood. That was tough when I was former Yakes High.
Yeah.
That kind of shocked everybody. Found out on Sunday, died Saturday. Really shocked the community, but he definitely always be remembered, man. He was the most hilarious guy and the funniest guy, one of the funniest guys I've been around, man. So shout out to the Hood family.
I want to hear y'all opinion on what's going on in the endorsement world. Stephen Curry just signed a $400 million deal with a Chinese apparel company,
Li Ning.
which is
They've been doing
one of
it.
the largest endorsements deal ever signed. He left Under Armour, which, guys, and you guys are in the AAU world, so y'all can speak to it a little bit. I mean, 10, 12 years ago, Under Armour was like the thing that was going against
okay, but he
Nike.
was leaving them one reason why, because of the Trump thing. One of them a big Trump supporter. So
Okay.
that's why he was already, and then Nike just gave him that major deal. And then he got Howard golf team on fire. They finna get hooked up.
I think that's gonna mess up Under Armour a little bit.
What messed up Under Armour?
I think
Losing
Under Armour
Steph
has been
Curry.
sliding anyway.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lamele.
Losing Steph Curry is gonna hurt them because they have, like he said, been sliding.
Well,
of late.
they've been sliding a little bit. What I will give Under Armour, their marketing was brilliant, right? What they
Yeah,
did
they did have good market.
15,
switched
20
it,
years
too.
ago, and they started with Brandon Jennings, was market to children. So these children that are now 20, 25 years old,
Yeah.
Under Armour is a real brand to them. Like to us, Under Armour is a real brand. We didn't grow up with we didn't grow up with that.
Because I had my 7-on-17, we had our first deal with Under Armour.
Right.
And the story's crazy because
mean-
those guys took a business class together. They went to their unside. One had an unstate in Baltimore, went in the basement, and they started the drop fit. So the spring school they was dealing
No,
with
absolutely.
Maryland.
Under Armour will be fine.
Yeah.
In the basketball world, they're
In
not.
football though, for
In
real.
football, they're
Football,
good.
they're good.
I think in basketball they'll take a slide not having
Yeah.
Steph. But honestly, Steph Curry had in the AAU world, you know, there are teams that are Under Armour teams. They have a big market that way. But as far as like the actual Steph shoe, it hadn't been as hot as it has been over the last 4 or 5 years anyway. So I mean, I think they'll be okay. But Li Ning, they said they had Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
They still have Dwayne Wade.
What they do with Dwayne Wade, though?
They did really well with Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade was Converse.
So you gotta
Remember,
say-
they selling it in China now.
Exactly. They're overseas selling like
Yeah.
we're very what's the word, arrogant in America and think that if
close
Well,
minded.
if you're not selling like in Philadelphia.
Miles, the thing is, we don't realize that if you don't sell here, you sell over there. You got singers. A lot of people don't know Shalon stayed #1 every time she made a song overseas.
Boys to Men in Japan.
When I was in a, when I was on a,
people not popular here, but then you got people all popular.
when I
overseas
did the
popular.
radio, you know who was their number, like what Usher did in Vegas for 2 years? You know who did that in China? Lil Fizz,
Yeah.
of all people. And he
I
made
believe
a
that. And then
killing.
Marbury like
Yeah.
Jordan.
You know
over
what I'm
there.
saying? Marbury is like Jordan over there.
Yeah,
So
he made a
statue.
comeback.
there's a whole
Yeah,
market
yeah,
that doesn't
market
include us. They'll be fine.
So shout out to J Danielle 413. Thank you for commenting in the chat for sure. Y'all know how we do the end of our show.